In a tragic turn of events, we're coming to you with the latest update on the Calcutta murder case that has stunned everyone.
नहीं, मेरी लड़की ने सुसाइड कर दिया है, ये खबर आई है। हाथ जोड़ती रही माँ बाप, हाथ जोड़ते रहे, हमें एक बार दिखाओ, हमारी बच्ची का मुंह एक बार दिखाओ, हमको नहीं दिखाया गया।
But the horrific Kolkata rape and murder of a junior doctor was found dead inside a government-run medical college and hospital's seminar hall in Kolkata.
बच्ची का शरीर में कोई कपड़ा नहीं था, पैर दोनों राइट एंगल में मिला गया। चश्मे को कूटा गया, जिसकी वजह से आंखों से खून निकल गया, गला दबाकर मारा गया।
Just when it seemed like the investigation had reached its conclusion, startling new information surfaced, completely upending what we thought we knew. If you thought this case was straightforward, you're in for a shock.
Doctor, she was raped, she was murdered.
Well, not one of the most gruesome incident that I have seen or heard of in my lifetime.
What was that hospital like where that brutal crime took place in Kolkata?
What happened yesterday, I do not know why that happened, what was the intention.
Roy admitted to acting violently against his mother, sister and wife in the past.
Injuries on the private parts, but there was not a single inch of the body which was spared.
Had earlier reported him to Kalighat police station for allegedly assaulting his wife brutally.
We will take this to the world and we will get rid of Mamata Banerjee.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on?
Join us in the latest developments that are leaving the entire nation in disbelief. What's the real story behind these revelations? Let's find out together. The Calcutta murder case shocked the city when a young doctor's body was discovered at R.G. Carr Medical College. Early reports suggested a brutal crime had occurred under mysterious circumstances. The city was gripped by fear and anger. The fact that such a heinous act could occur in a hospital, a place meant to heal and save lives, added an extra layer of horror. But what exactly happened that night? Who could have committed such a crime? And more importantly, why? The investigation kicked off with the Kolkata police taking the lead. They quickly zeroed in on several suspects, including a civic volunteer who was arrested just a day after the body was discovered. The police seemed confident they were on the right track. But as the investigation progressed, it became clear this was no open and shut case. A major twist came when Dr. Sandip Ghosh, former principal of R.G. Carr Medical College, was questioned by the CBI. Dr. Ghosh's involvement in such a horrific crime is particularly shocking, given his respected position in the medical field. Dr. Ghosh wasn't just questioned once, he was grilled by the CBI for hours, on not one but 2 consecutive days. And this wasn't just a typical interrogation. We're talking about questioning that lasted until 3 a.m. What kind of answers were they looking for? And why was Dr. Ghosh, of all people, under such intense scrutiny? Think about it. Someone in such a high position being questioned like this suggests something unsettling about the nature of the case. There might have been something more sinister at play behind the scenes. Perhaps Dr. Ghosh knew more than he was letting on. The questions kept piling up, and the answers were nowhere to be found. While the investigation was ongoing, the city of Kolkata was dealing with another major crisis: mob violence. On August 15th, a mob vandalized R.G. Carr Hospital, destroying equipment in a fit of rage. The Kolkata Police Commissioner, Vineet Kumar Goyal, later admitted to an assessment failure on the part of the police. They hadn't anticipated the scale of the violence, and they were outnumbered by the mob. But was this really just a case of poor planning? Or was there something more to it? As the situation spiraled out of control, the Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, stepped in to take over the case. The CBI's involvement marked a significant turning point. It was clear that the local authorities were struggling to maintain control, and the case needed a fresh set of eyes. But with the CBI in charge, the big question was whether they can unravel the truth, or if the case was too tangled even for them. One of the key focuses of the CBI's investigation has been Dr. Sandip Ghosh. As we mentioned earlier, Dr. Ghosh was questioned for hours, and his answers only seemed to raise more questions.
वो बहुत ही करप्टेड आदमी है। वो आरजीकर मेडिकल कॉलेज में स्टूडेंट लोगों को फेल कराना, टेंडर ऑर्डर देकर के 20% कमीशन लेना, और ये हॉस्टल वगैरह अलॉटमेंट में पैसा लेना और स्टाफ सिलेक्शन कमीशन प्लस 4 आदमी बाउंसर को लेके चलते थे। हमने तो फिल्म स्टार को देखा बाउंसर लेके चलते हुए, किसी प्रिंसिपल को अपनी जिंदगी में नहीं देखा।
And what about the other suspects? The civic volunteer who was arrested early on. Is he still a key player in this case? Or was he just a pawn in a much larger game? The CBI's investigation has left everyone on edge, waiting for the next big reveal. How do you think this will unfold? Will the CBI crack the case wide open, or are we still in the dark? The public's reaction is mixed, torn between a deep desire for justice and growing frustration with the authorities. The mob violence at RG Carr Hospital was a clear sign of this frustration. People felt like they weren't being heard, and they took matters into their own hands. But was this the right way to go about it? Did the violence help or hurt the cause of justice? And then there's the issue of social media. The spread of misinformation has only added fuel to the fire, making it harder for people to know what's really going on. But can we blame the public for being confused?
Now that the investigation has gone to CBI, are you not satisfied? Will you still continue the protest?
Of course, the investigating authorities will do their job.
After all, when the official narrative keeps changing, it's no wonder that people start looking for answers elsewhere. Now let's talk about the latest revelation that has left everyone stunned. Just when we thought we had a handle on this case, a bombshell detail emerged that changed everything. It's been revealed that there may have been multiple people involved in the murder. This isn't just a case of one person committing a heinous act. We could be looking at a conspiracy that goes much deeper than anyone initially thought. Imagine, what seemed like a simple crime of passion could now unravel into a complex web of deceit and betrayal. This revelation casts a shadow over everything we thought we knew. It raises new questions about who was involved and why, and whether this was an orchestrated plot to silence the young doctor. The implications are huge, and it's clear that this case is far from being solved. Did this twist change your perspective on the case? Or do you believe there's still more hidden beneath the surface? I'd love to hear your take. The Calcutta murder case has taken so many twists and turns that it's hard to predict what will happen next. But one thing is certain, the CBI has its work cut out for them. They'll need to sift through mountains of evidence, question key witnesses, and piece together a narrative that makes sense of this complex case. But will they be able to do it? Or are we looking at a case that may never truly be solved? And what about the public? Will they continue to push for answers? Or will they eventually lose faith in the authorities' ability to deliver justice?
बॉडी ऑफ द गर्ल जिसके मुंह में खून था, शरीर में कोई कपड़ा नहीं था, पैर दोनों राइट एंगल में मिला गया, एक पांव बेड के इस तरफ, एक पांव बेड के इस तरफ मिला गया। जब तक पेल्विक गर्डल नहीं टूटता है, इस तरह दो पांव को नहीं चीरा जा सकता है। चश्मे को कूटा गया जिसके वजह से आंखों से खून निकल गया, गले में गला दबाकर मारा गया। ये पूरा पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट में वायरल हुआ है, आप लोग कृपया देखिए। I promise you that not a grain of the words I utter today is a lie.
It's a delicate situation, and one that could have lasting implications for the city of Calcutta. As we wait for the next chapter in this saga to unfold, we're left with more questions than answers. But isn't that the nature of true crime? Just when you think you have it all figured out, something new comes along to throw you off course? So what are your thoughts on these new details? Has your view of the case shifted? Or do you think we're still missing crucial pieces of the puzzle? Let me know in the comments below. I'm eager to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this and other true crime stories. This case is far from over, and you won't want to miss what happens next. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe.